kids, it's Miss Val here in my kitchen with my daughters. This is Ellen.
Hi.
This is Beth, and we are going to do the craft today that goes with our Sunday school lesson about honesty and forgiveness. So we are going to do a craft about the story that I told about Zaccheaus. So everybody find their craft bag that has the date May 2nd on it. Okay, and inside you will find, this is what you're going to need for the craft. Inside you're going to find a paper bag that's been cut like this. Okay, you're also going to find some strips of green paper. You're also going to find a piece of white paper with a circle drawn on it. You'll also find a big, I think you're going to find a circle, a cardboard circle. Now we don't really need that today, so you can put that aside. But what else you're going to need just from home is you're going to need some glue, some tape, some scissors, and a plain piece of paper, and then something that you can draw a circle with, so about a 3.5 inch thing. So this is a cup, a little custard cup that I had, and it's about 3.5 inches across. So that's about how big you want to find to make a circle, okay? The other piece of paper that you already have a circle drawn on, we're going to show you what to do with that too, all right? But we need to make an extra circle. Okay, so guys, ready? Get your bag with these slits in it. Okay, first thing you want to do is kind of pull the slits apart a little bit and get your hand down inside the bag and push the bottom out like that, right? Okay, like you're opening the bag up. Good. Okay, then what you want to do is right where the slits stop, right about here, right at the bottom of the slits, grab both sides like that, and I want you to like grab it and crunch it and just twist it just a little bit. Be careful, I don't want you to rip. So twist the bag right there, like that. Okay? So hopefully, if you sit it down, it should stand up. Got it? Awesome. Okay. Now you've got all these little flappy pieces up here. So what you want to do is take those, and you can either, you're going to twist this stuff too. So you can either have, twist them together, or you can separate them and twist them all separately. So I'm going to, this one is 2 pieces together, so I'm just going to twist the branch. These are going to make it look like branches. So find the pieces, the little flappy pieces, and you're going to twist them all like this, okay? So can you see I'm twisting them? Okay, do you kind of see how that's working? I'm twisting all these pieces like this, okay? So everybody's going to twist theirs. And once you do all that twisting, then you're going to have something that looks like this. Okay, so we all did a little extra one that's already twisted. So I'm just going to show you. That's kind of starting it. Okay, so everybody get the one that we did earlier. So once you get them all twisted, it should look something like that. And that kind of looks like a tree, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. So now you got your little tree. You're going to take your green paper. So I'm going to give everybody some green paper. Okay. And you're going to just rip some little pieces off of it like that. Just rip it. You don't need to cut them. Just rip them. Make little pieces like this. So just rip a few pieces off. These are going to make the leaves for the tree. Okay, so you're going to do some ripping, and then this is, get your glue out and undo your glue there. Okay, so then you're going to take your piece and you can just glue them around on the branches of your tree. So just take your little pieces and, put a little glue on the back, okay, and just glue them on the branches of the tree all over your tree so that it looks even more like a tree. So we're going to do a little bit of glue in here. All right. I'm gonna make some leaves. Okay. So I'm gonna do some gluing. Do some gluing. Okay. All right. So just do that and glue it. Now I'm going to show, Beth did one where she could put a lot of leaves on hers. So I'm going to show you, so she's going to show you hers. So there it is. It's kind of got all the leaves on it, okay? So you guys keep gluing your leaves. And when you finish doing all your leaves, while their glue is drying on your tree, you're going to work on something else. So I'm going to let you guys finish gluing your leaves on the tree, okay? All right. Now, after you finish gluing all the leaves on your tree, that's when I want you to, get your plain piece of paper and your round, whatever the round thing is that you found, and we're going to trace this and make a circle on our piece of paper, okay? Oh, so you need a pencil too, right? I forgot about that part. So here's a pencil, and I'm going to trace my little custard cup like that, and I'm going to make a circle. I hope you can see my circle. Like, there's my circle, okay? So we're going to cut out the circle. So you guys, we're going to cut the circle out. So go ahead and cut your circle out. I guess you guys need some scissors, huh? Well, let me cut my circle out, and then while I'm doing the other part, you guys can cut out your circle. Do we have some colored pens, Ellen?
Yeah, over there, if you could grab them, Beth.
All right. Okay. I forgot about that part too, guys. You're going to need some crayons or markers to do some coloring. Okay. So I cut out my circle, and we're going to write on the circle, we are going to write, Zaccheaus climbed a tree to see Jesus. So I'm going to write that on a piece of paper and show you, and then we're going to write it on this circle, and we're going to put that, once we do it, we're going to tape it down here at the bottom of our tree to remind us what the tree is about, okay? Okay, so I am going to write on here in black so you can see it, Zaccheaus. Zaccheaus is a hard word. Here, you guys can cut out your circle.
The other side is thicker if you need that.
I need the fat side. Here we go. Z-A-C-C-H-E-A. Zaccheaus. Oops, I spelled it wrong. No, H-E-A-U-S. There it is. I think that's right. I better double check myself on Zaccheaus. Can you check me? I think I had it spelled right. Z-A-C-C-H.
Yeah, that's right.
E-A-U-S. Okay, good. Okay, Zaccheaus climbed. Miss Val cannot write correctly. So let's try that again, Miss Val. Miss Val didn't do a good job with that. Do you have, let me see your piece of paper, Beth. I'm going to use your piece. Okay. Let me try it again, guys. Zaccheaus. Write it out. Z-A-C-C-H-E-A-U-S. Zaccheaus climbed a tree to see Jesus. So this is what we're going to write in the circle, okay? All right, can you see that part there? I'm going to fold it down so you can see it. So Zaccheaus climbed a tree to see Jesus. So we're going to write that in the middle of our little circle, okay? So you're going to have to write smaller than this. Miss Val, I wrote it really big so you could see it. All right, so I'm going to use the small side of this pen. Oops, that's the big side. And write it in here. Z-A-C-C-H-E-A-U-S. Zaccheaus climbed a tree to see Jesus. All right. Well, I'm going to put a big exclamation point on there. All right. So So now, I've got the circle. Do you guys have your circles? Everybody show your circles, okay? So now you're going to take that circle and you're going to take the tape. Remember I told you to get some tape? And you're going to tape it to the bottom at the base of your tree. So I'm going to put that on the circle and I'm going to tape it on my tree like that. I'll give you guys tape. So now you've got that little sign on your tree at the bottom. Now, there's one more thing we have to do to finish the craft, okay? We need to put Zaccheaus in the tree, right? Okay, so we don't have a picture of Zaccheaus in the bag that you can color. So there's two things you could do. I went onto the internet and I put in a search for Zaccheaus coloring page or Zaccheaus clip art, and I found a picture that I colored and cut out. So this is the one I found. So it can be any picture of a guy. And in Jesus' time, they wore robes and sandals. And Zaccheaus, remember in the story, Zaccheaus is a very rich man, so he has on really nice clothes. And in this case, so you could find a picture on the internet and print it on your printer at home and color it and cut it out like this. Or you can draw your own Zaccheaus. And Ellen and Beth have both drawn one, so I'm going to have them show you. So Ellen used the paper that you all have that has the big circle already drawn on it. She drew hers inside that so that it would be about the right size. So you can draw a picture of Zaccheaus inside your circle and cut out the circle. And then Beth drew a picture like this. So she just drew hers on the plain piece of paper. So she can just cut hers out. You don't have to cut it right along the edge. I did on mine, but you could just cut it around the circle. So Beth's going to cut hers and Ellen's going to cut hers. And then what you do is you take your Zaccheaus guy and you put him up there in the tree. So we could use our tape again, or we could just kind of shove him down in there so he stays. Did he stay?
My Zaccheaus is not staying.
There.
Oh,
there he is. This Zaccheaus is kind of big for my tree. And there's Beth. And Beth just cut it. So you don't have to cut. See how Beth just cut a square around her? So you could do that. So you put him in the tree. There. So do you see everybody's got a Zaccheaus in the tree? And on the bottom it says Zaccheaus climbed a tree to see Jesus. All right? So that's our craft for today. Thank you guys for doing it with me.
Yeah.
And so I hope you guys have a fun time doing the craft and remembering the story about Zaccheaus. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.